Today's book is The Story of Tee-Blanc Sameaux, as told by Tante Amie. Tante Amie happens to be my cousin, and my aunt drew all the illustrations. So this book is very special to me. Another reason it's very special to me is that it is written in loving memory of my grandmother. Her name was also Marie Ducote. Do y'all see any resemblance? I do. All right. Oh, and this book is being read and recorded with expressed permission from the publishers, Cody and Cody. So thank you, Cody and Cody, for the permission. Now, once upon a time, there was a little Cajun boy named Sameaux, but everybody called him Tee-Blanc Sameaux because he was white for a Cajun. He lived on Bayou Benoit in the Atchafalaya Basin. His mama was named Julie-Beau, but everybody called her Jolie-Beau because she was so very pretty. That's what Jolie means. It means pretty in French, right? And his daddy was named Sameaux, and everybody called him Sameaux because that was his name. Jolie-Beau made Tee-Blanc a pair of very fancy overalls with extra pockets and a perfectly sized straw chapeau with an extra wide brim to shade his head and his shoulders complètement because he was white for a Cajun. Complètement, that means everywhere. And Sameaux made him a pirogue carved from the finest sinker cypress he could find. Then Sameaux went to Pombro and he bought him the shiniest Cajun Reeboks he saw at Tibbs Mart. That's the Cajun Reeboks, we call that. Petit with all his new clothes, wasn't Tee-Blanc Sameaux fier? Fier, that means he was proud. So one day, Tee-Blanc put on all his new clothes and he jumped into his pirogue. He wanted to go roder in the Atchafalaya Basin. Roder, that means just, go around all over the place like that. And sure enough, it wasn't long before he met up with an alligator. And the alligator said, "Comment ça va, Tee-Blanc? Come see. I wanna manger." Y'all know what that means, manger? "S'il vous plaît, Monsieur Gator," said Tee-Blanc. "Don't eat me up, and I'll give you my shiny new Cajun Reeboks." But the alligator replied, "What use would your Cajun Reeboks be to me? I got 4 feet, and you only got 2 of those. You don't got enough boots for me." So Tee-Blanc thought, quick. "You could wear them on your hind feet, and you'd be the envy of tous les gators in the swamp." That means all the gators in the swamp. Tous les gators dans la swamp. "So I would," said the alligator. "Bon, give them to me, and I'm not going to eat you up this time." So the alligator took Tee-Blanc shiny brand new Cajun Reeboks, and he swam away saying, "Now I'm the crocodile le plus fier de la basin." That means I'm the most proud alligator in the basin. The only thing Tee-Blanc could do was sigh and shake his head like that. "C'est la vie," he said, and he paddled on. And wouldn't you know it, it wasn't too much longer before he met up with another alligator. "Bonjour, Tee-Blanc. How's your mom and them?" asked the alligator. "Man, never mind, 'cause now I got me an envie for a little Cajun boy." An envie, y'all know what that means? That means I want that real bad. "Oh, s'il vous plaît, Monsieur Gator, don't eat me up, and I'm going to give you my chapeau with the extra wide brim that Jolie-Beau, my mama, she made that for me." "Aw, man, pass me that chapeau with the extra wide brim, and I'm not going to eat you up this time," said the alligator. So the alligator took Tee-Blanc's homemade straw hat, and he swam away saying, "Now I'm le crocodile le plus fier dans le bassin." Now he thinks he's the most proud alligator in the basin. The only thing Tee-Blanc could do was sigh and shake his head like that. C'est la vie, he said. That means that's life. You know what you're gonna do. Now, sure enough, it wasn't too long till he met another alligator. Tee-Blanc, said the alligator. Viens ici so I can eat you up. S'il vous plaît, Monsieur Alligator, don't eat me up, and I tell you what, I'm gonna give you my very fancy overalls with the extra pockets, said Tee-Blanc. Ah, ça c'est bon, replied the alligator. Give me those fancy overalls, and I'm not gonna eat you up this time. So Tee-Blanc stripped down all the way to his caissons, and he gave his brand new overalls with the extra pockets to that alligator and he swam away saying, now le cocodrile le plus fier dans le bassin. Oh, there he is in his caissons. Again, the only thing Tee-Blanc could do was sigh and shake his head, and what he said, c'est la vie, and he paddled on. And man, guess what? Tee-Blanc met up with another alligator, and this alligator looked particularly canine. And he wasted no time, and he said, I'm gonna eat you up. S'il vous plaît, Monsieur Alligator, please don't eat me up, replied Tee-Blanc. I got pas rien d'autre, just my pirogue. Pas rien d'autre, that means I got nothing else left. I got nothing else. Just my pirogue. But I tell you what, I'm gonna give that to you, and you'd fit in it just right. Oh, c'est ça, agreed the alligator. Give me a pirogue, and I'm not gonna eat you up this time. Poor Bats, Tee-Blanc had no choice. He jumped into the swamp and swam to the nearest cypress knee, where he found a stump. So he placated himself on that stump just in time to see the alligator pushing his brand new cypress pirogue out of sight. And he heard that alligator say, now le cocodrile le plus fier dans le bassin. All Tee-Blanc could do was sigh and shake his head like that. C'est la vie, he said from his cypress stump. Then he hung a big bobbin and he boudade. Look, that's a hanging a bobbin. Maintenant, it was getting late, but Tee-Blanc couldn't go la vieille because he had no pirogue, and he was hot because he was in his caissons. So he decided to swim home tout de suite. That means fast. Tee-Blanc was almost home when he heard a terrible grumbling noise. Quoi c'est ça? He thought to himself. It went grrr, grrr, comme ça. And it got louder and louder, and it gave Tee-Blanc the frissons. Ooh, like that, the frissons, just like that. And when he got close to his maison, that's his house, his maison, Tee-Blanc saw them, all those cruel alligators he met in the swamp. Mais God, they don't, he thought. That's all them alligators coming back to eat me up. So he ran quick to hide himself in Sameaux's duck blind, and he peeked through the reeds to see what the matter was. And guess what? Those couillon alligators was fighting and disputing about which one of them was le cocodrile le plus fier dans le bassin. Pooh! They were fâchés, yeah. That means mad. They were so mad that they took off the Cajun Reeboks and the chapeau and the overalls, and they threw them all in the pirogue. Then Tee-Blanc stepped out of the duck blind, and he called out to them, "Oh, Monsieur Gators, man, why you took off all your clothes? You don't want 'em anymore?" But the alligators only answered, "Grrr, grrr." Tee-Blanc said, "If you want 'em, say so, or I'm gonna take 'em back." But the alligators paid Tee-Blanc no mind. Their attention was on the bataille à coups de chapeau. they began to tear each other with their claws and bite each other with their great big white teeth. Then they all caught hold of each other's tails and they started chasing each other around the pirogue. The only thing Tee-Blanc could do was sigh and shake his head, and he said, "Tête de." Y'all know what that means? I mean, that's a hard head. Those alligators, they got a hard head, huh? And he watched those alligators chase each other like that. They were trying to eat each other up. They ran around that pirogue so fast that Tee-Blanc couldn't even see their legs anymore. And still they ran faster and fast, till they all just melted away. They was running so fast, they just melted up, and there was nothing left but a great big pool of roux around the pirogue. Man, they went so fast and they was biting each other so much they just turned into a big old pile of roux. Man, je peux pas croire. Just about that time, Sameaux was coming home from Trosclair's party barge carrying Jolibeau's big cast iron pot, and Trosclair had borrowed it to cook his rabbit sauce piquante and his gratins. Well, when he saw what was left of those alligators, Sameaux said, "Pooh, yah, look at all that nice roux right there. Now I'm gonna take that home to Jolibeau and she can cook us up a something real nice." So he scooped it all up into the big pot and he took it home in the pot like that. Look, they're carrying it in the big pot. And when Jolibeau saw that beautiful golden brown roux, she was bien contente. That means she was well happy, yeah. "Babe," she said to Sameaux, "I have an envie for some good gumbo." So she grabbed some shrimp and some crab meat and some okra and some Cajun Trinity and some filet, and she made the biggest pot of gumbo since last Mardi Gras. Then they all sat down to supper. And Jolibeau ate a big bowl of gumbo, and Sameaux ate an even bigger bowl of gumbo, but Tee-Blanc Sameaux, he went back for another bowl and then a third bowl of gumbo because he was so hungry. And he thought it tasted just like alligators. Then all he could do was sigh and shake his head and say, "C'est la bonne vie." That means that's the good life. La fin, that means the end. If you liked that book, you can get you one on AuntAmy.com or you can pick one up at Fizzo's in Broussard. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.